And my mom was mad and horrified. She thought we were gonna get like snatched up. We were caught. We got caught by this lady. Yo, you're a snitch. I don't even know who you were, but you ratted on my We got grounded for like a week. And then we just kept doing it afterwards. Yo, I have a plushie available for purchase right now. If you guys want to grab one, they're only here for a limited time. So make sure to check the first link in the description. My parents killed us when they found out about this. First of all, my mom's friends are some snitches, okay? When I was in elementary school, okay, my elementary school was on the corner of like an intersection. So there was an intersection, there was a road this way, a road this way. My elementary school, the road was like this, right? My elementary school was like here. And then here, there was like a gas station with like a convenience store, right? So we would stand here, okay? And my parents had this envelope, okay, by my mom's desk with like $20 bills in it, okay? And they would put money in there for like emergencies or for like if they needed to pay like a babysitter or if like they needed cash real quick for something. So what my older sister did is she started taking money out of there. She would take like a $20 bill out of there or like a $5 bill or something like that. And then before school or after school, we used to ride our bikes to school in elementary school because I didn't like sitting next to this kid named Samuel on the bus who smelled like burnt bologna. And riding my bike was just quicker. We would ride our bikes to school, right? On the way to school, what we started doing was like crossing the intersection, going into the gas station, using like the $10 my sister stole and buying. I would always buy a Twix 4-count. You know those larger Twix where there's like 4 of them? I would buy one of those. My sister would buy like something else, okay? And then we go to school, all right? And then I remember sometimes my teachers during snack time would be like, where did you get this? I was like, oh, my mom packed it for me. Hee hee. And then sometimes after school, since it was hot, you know, where I live because I was in the South, sometimes we would go there after school and instead of getting like a candy bar, we would get ice cream. You know, I'd get like a cookie sandwich or like an ice cream sandwich or something like that. And we'd use the $10 my sister stole. And we would maybe do this like once a week. One time when we were in there, one of my mom's friends saw us and told my mom, yo, your kids were in like the 7-Eleven just by themselves the other day. And my mom was mad and horrified. She thought we were going to get like snatched up. Okay, she really thought we were going to get snatched up. We were caught. We got caught by this lady. Yo, you're a snitch. I don't even know who you were, but you ratted on my okay? You. All right, I was getting free ice cream and Twix and Kit Kats once a weekend. You my shit up. So I was caught. Red-handed and we got yelled at and we got in a lot of trouble. We got grounded for like a week and then we just kept doing it afterwards. Yo, we just kept doing it afterward, bro. We literally, I was in like 3rd grade. My sister was in like 5th grade. We just kept doing that. We did not give a And the thing is, like, I cared. I was kind of scared. I was a little bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was terrified. I was like, oh, I don't think this is a good idea. You know, I was scared. But my older sister did not give a okay? And I was too scared to bike home alone. So I would just follow her anyways, okay? Because if I left her alone, I would get in trouble too. So at this point, I had to go with her to the gas station. So I would just go. And if I'm going to go to the gas station because I'm being forced to, I might as well get ice cream anyways. So then I would get ice cream anyways. My sister did not give a She was a delinquent growing up. Like, she did not care. She did not listen to my parents ever. She was low-key probably a nightmare to deal with, okay? From a parental standpoint. But in this situation, it benefited me. Normally, it didn't benefit me. Normally, she was like, you know, beating me up or scratching me or like, you know, trying to hurt me. But this time, she was chilling. You know, we were chilling. We got ice cream. And then, this is even funnier. One of the times when we went in there to get ice cream or something, we handed this guy money and he gave us change. And this guy worked at this like 7-Eleven or Shell Station, whatever the it was. He worked at this one every day. And he saw us multiple times a week, once a week. I don't even know how often. We might have been doing this twice a week, 3 times a week. I don't know. It was pretty often at one point, okay? And then we kind of toned it down. When we got caught, we were doing it like multiple times a week. And then eventually we started doing it once a week, you know, after we got caught. But one time we handed him stuff. He handed us change. And on the change, written in Sharpie, he said... I'll never forget this because at the time I didn't understand what this meant, but growing up now I understand. He wrote on this, where do these kids keep getting all this money? Assuming that like whoever was giving us the money would see this and then answer them and we would give it back to the guy or some shit, right? He said that he handed it to us and I never understood that. And then growing up, I was like, oh, he's probably wondering like how some like 8-year-olds were like having $20 to just buy shit with. He probably wanted to know. He probably wanted to know, you know, how the we were getting this money, okay? Or he was trying to like rat us out to our parents, but like in some like subtle way. Like he wanted my mom to see that and be like, why does this say this? And so my mom would know. It was one of the two. He was either trying to be a homie or he just genuinely wanted to know where we're getting this money because he felt like he wasn't getting paid enough. I low-key think he just wanted to know where to get the money, to be honest. Okay, I feel like bro was probably like, is it ethically sourced? Yeah, I think he just wanted some money too. I don't think he really gave a that we were in there. But whatever. Yeah, that was funny to me. I'll never forget that. And then one time we were in there and there was this grown man. I remember, yo, this made me mad scared. I was terrified. My parents always made me feel like if I talked to somebody in a gas station convenience store, like they were going to kidnap me and sell me in like Mexico. Okay, I swear to God. Like this is the fear I had. One time this guy was like offering to buy us the stuff in the convenience store. And we kept being like, no, we're good. No, we're good. No, we're good. He was being very pushy that he wanted to buy our items. And I don't know, it was this older man. And he was kind of creepy. He was like a bigger guy. Like he looked kind of scary. And he was like, yeah, like I'll pay for your stuff, don't worry. And I was like, we were like, no, we're good. He was like, no, let me pay for them. And we were like, no. And he was telling the cashier like, let me pay for the kids. I don't know if he was just trying to be a nice, chill adult or if he was on some weird shit. But either way, me and my sister were mad scared. We're like, if he pays for this, he's going to want something. Or if he doesn't pay for this, he's going to want something. So we pay for that shit. We put our helmets on and we biked the out of there immediately, bro. He was behind us in line and he had some shit he needed to check out. Before he even checked that shit out, we were gone. Okay, we ran out that. I remember we put that shit in our bags and we ran and we biked fast. We were scared. We were scared. I was scared. Okay, everyone was scared. And at this time, like in the area, there was some kid that got snatched up by some like white truck, like some white pickup truck. So every time I saw a white pickup truck, I was terrified. Okay. And this guy that was gonna buy our shit got into a white pickup truck. Because as we were biking away, I looked back. He got into a white pickup truck. What if it was him? What if it was him? I was terrified. And then after that, I never went to the gas station again. I never did. I refused. I was like, I'm good. Like even my sister was spooked. And my sister normally didn't give a for anything. She was like, we're not going back there. Like, this is not a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Like it's getting too real. We're coming in contact with real ass adults, with real ass individuals. And the area we lived in was like really safe. But like, even then we were like terrified. So we never went there again. And then we started on the way home from school. We started biking this back way. There was a back way where you could go like near this like ditch or this creek or whatever, or this bayou, and like bike on this like dirt trail, and you would skip all the roads and it would just come out into this neighborhood across from ours. So we started doing that because we were scared. I don't know. I was just doing side quests as a kid. Low key, my life was more interesting then. I swear to God. But after that, we never biked again, bro. We never biked that route again. Nah, we never even crossed the street. My mom was like, don't cross the street. I mean, so we never crossed the street again because we were scared that we were going to get snatched up. I was scared of that. I don't know what my sister was scared of. I didn't encounter so many crazy situations. I don't know. My dad, when we got older, was okay with us going to the gas station by ourselves if we brought our phones. But like my mom was never okay with that shit. When we got older, we just kept doing it. I think I did that all the way through like middle school. We used to go there like once a week and get like slushies or like ices or Slurpees or whatever. Like with our friends on the weekend, and then go to the park that was like across from our neighborhood. So we would like bike a mile, and then bike back to the park, which was fun. I miss doing that. One's been shot, kidnapped, and unalive so many times. Well, there's a reason I'm a bitch. There's a reason I'm a bitch. And then, yo, when I was a kid also, in my neighborhood at the time, there was a lot of houses that had like construction and shit. We would like go into the houses when they had just like floor plans and like no walls and shit. It was just like floors, and like go climb to like the third, second stories of these things. No railings, just walking around and shit. Like we were dumb as we were unironically dumb as one of the floors could have given out. We could have fell all like we were trespassing on unbuilt properties as children and like using them like little jungle gyms. And we dumpster dive too. I used to dumpster dive as a kid as well. Like the big industrial ones that they have outside of like construction sites. So it wasn't like garbage. It was like planks of wood or like pieces of like house building equipment that they were kind of not using. And we would like take shit out of the dumpster and like make go-karts shit out of it. We were trying to make a go-kart out of shit we found in the dumpster for like, I swear to God, like a month. And then we made some go-karts. They were kind of shit though, but we made some go-karts. We made like two. We had like a prototype and then another prototype. One go-kart we made, we got a plank of wood. We found some wheels, and then we put like a trash can on top of it, and we like nailed the trash can by the bottom, and you would sit in the trash can. It was some like little rascal. It was crazy. Like actually crazy. Like, yo, it was crazy. When I was climbing in abandoned buildings and trespassing, I was like under the age of 10 was all of this. Like I was not even in the double digits yet doing this. Once I was in the double digits, I started like, you know, not doing this because I got old enough to realize this was dumb. But when I was like, you know, like 7, 8, 9, that was my Who'd you do it with? Normally my sisters and like some other kids in the neighborhood. And then once I got older, we like stop doing that. And also by the time I was like double-digit age, most of the houses had been built. Did you get stuck in the dumpsters? Okay, one time I got stuck in the dumpster, yeah. Well, okay, the problem with the dumpster is like they have a ladder on the outside, but they don't have a ladder on the inside. So we would sometimes get in there and we were like, so how do I get out? I remember one time I got stuck in one and I started crying. I was scared. I was like, I'm gonna be in here forever. I'm gonna die. Like I started freaking out. Okay. And then eventually like I thought and used my brain and started stacking up the trash in the dumpster and climbed on it like it was a makeshift like pile, like ramp. So I was just like stacking shit up and just kind of climbing on it. And I got out. But yeah, no, I was shorter than the dumpster. I was like probably half the size of the dumpster in height. But most of the time it was fine because there was enough trash and shit in there that you could like climb out using it, or you were never touching the bottom anyways. You were like stepping on shit. But sometimes, yeah, no, we couldn't do it. Once I got stuck, okay? I got stuck once. I think my sister got stuck once. We all got stuck once. Okay, and when the first time I got stuck, I was crying. I was like, I'm gonna be stuck in here forever. I don't know how to get out this bitch. I'll be stuck in this dumpster forever. I can't do it. And then, you know, I started stacking the trash and got out. And then the second time my sister got stuck, I was trying to grab her with my arms and pull her out, but I was tinier than her, so she almost pulled me in the dumpster. Like I was like over the edge on the ladder trying to pull her up, and I couldn't do it. I was too weak. I was too weak. I was too fucking weak. Okay, my sister was 2 years older, and like I swear to God, her body was like 5 years older. I was a little, I could not do it. So my sister had to stack up some trash too to get out. The smell would be gross. Well, the thing is like, it wasn't the smell was not bad because they didn't throw like trash in there. There wasn't like food. There wasn't like random shit. It was like planks of wood, like piping material, like random pieces of like insulation that probably have asbestos, and I'm probably like, you know, breathed in some cancer. Like it was like building materials. That was it. There wasn't like food or nasty shit, so it didn't smell at all. If anything, it kind of smelled like sawdust or like construction equipment. Honestly, it was like, it's cleaner than normal dumpster diving by like a mile. So yeah, I used to dumpster dive. Yo, every time I tell people I used to dumpster dive, they look at me like I'm crazy. I feel like that's not that crazy though, no? Yeah, no one else dumpster dive as a kid and trespassed on unbuilt buildings and climbed pine trees? Was I not normal?